ku buat kali yang terakhir. Doakanlah aku di saat aku menghadapnya.
Assalamualaikum to all candidates and the examiner. I believe that as a university student, we have to face many problems and challenges during our studies. One way to deal with personal problem is to seek professional help. There are 3 reasons why seek professional help is the best way to overcome our personal problem. First of all, they have a lot of knowledge. It is because they have studied about the problem. They also have experience solving the problem that same to our problem. So we can get many solutions that suitable for us from them. Secondly, they know how to aid you. They studied their course because they have passion to help people who are in trouble. Lastly, they know our personality. It is because when they studied their course, they had studied about how to know someone's personality. So, from that, they will find the solution to our problem. Indirectly, we don't have to feel anxious with the solution that given from them. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to all candidates and examiner. I believe that confide in a friend close to you is one way to deal with personal problem. First of all, close friend can be more understanding than anyone else. It is more important to talk to your best friend rather than your friend because they are more understanding and you trust them more than anyone else. During our leisure time, we seek attention from our best friend to comfort us. Also, they can give more personal advice because they know you can handle it. Secondly, friend can help you make a choice. It is important to hear them because they know what's best for you and what you are capable of. Best friend usually know what you want and what you don't want. That is why I think that best friend can help you make a choice. Lastly, best friend will always look out for you when you are down. This is because they are always there when you needed them. You can always tell them the truth about your secrets. You can always show your true self due to the fact that you are already comfortable with them already. In short, confide in a friend close to you is one way to deal with personal problem. Because close friend can be more understanding than anyone else, best friend can help you make a choice, and also best friend will always look out for you. Thank you.
Aku tersungkur menunduk meraung dan tiada siapa bisa merasakan sakitnya hati ini. Jika kau tak mampu memberiku senyum, bisa kau hadirkan dengan kedukaan. Oh biarlah hidupku dengan caraku.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to the examiner and all candidates. For me, I believe that posting our problems on social networking sites is also one of the ways to deal with personal problems. By posting the problems on social networking sites, it can make us feel more relieved for making our social networking site as our online diaries. Other than that, we also can see which friends of ours that care about us. If they care, they will ask about it, but if they don't, they will just ignore it. Moreover, we also will feel less embarrassed to express our feelings on the social media. then express our feelings directly to people. This is because not all people are willing to listen to our pointless dramas and problems in person. Sometimes they will feel annoyed if we tell them our problems. People also can know our life stories by checking our social networking site. People will feel more connected with us. This works really well for those who use social media as a means to stay in touch with distant relatives and friends. However it is, we will also tend to get criticism from people, but we can take the criticism as a motivation to bring up back our spirit and be stronger than before. In short, posting our problems on social networking sites is beneficial because we can vent our feelings in a more comfortable way.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all the candidates and the examiner. Living in a life of a pursuer in knowledge, it is a common thing to happen for a student to face many challenges and personal problems. Based on my understanding of the situation, I believe that by talking to your parents is one way to deal with personal problems. Our parent is the closest individual in our life because they brought us up, and by doing so, they are familiarized with our habits and have identified our strengths and weaknesses. And it is easier to express our feeling by knowing that there are no restriction due to their unconditional love. Other than that, they have experience, thus they might have a solution on our problem, because the problem that we face, they might encounter it before us, and they know the way to solve it. Going to my second point is, why must we talk? By talking, we can express our compressed feelings that we build up. That's all from me, thank you.
Dibiarkan begitu saja, terikat namun tak bertali, mencoba menyimpulkan mati namun terputus jua.
Based on all points given by the four candidates, I strongly agree with the point that candidate B pointed out, which is better to confide a friend in solving our problem. Because why? I like how we trust friend more than others. Do you agree with my statement?
Yes. So, in my opinion, I think I strongly disagree with the point that candidate C gave to us, because I think if you post it into the social media, it will not be kept as a secret anymore, because everybody will know what you are stressed about, and they will let you knock you down. I truly disagree. In my opinion, I truly disagree with candidate C, because posting your problems in social media, people can criticize you because they think that your problems is nothing compared to them. So you will more exposed to criticism than usual. So it will be most likely you can be depressed. So candidate D, do you agree with me?
I agree with your statement, candidate B, and I believe that, as you stated, that we are exposed to criticism. What I believe is, when we receive criticism, it's based on how mature our self is. If we are fully aware that criticism might break our mental or improvise pula, or improve our understanding of the matter better. Do you have other opinion, candidate A?
Yes. Uh, I agree with the candidate B that stated that best friend know what you want and you don't want. Um, for example, we have a problem and my our best friend know that when our best friend know uh, we like to uh, listening to song when we
May I interrupt?
yes
So you're stating that our friends know ourselves better, that they know how we deal with matter that we personally didn't notice. For
yes
example, that we like to study, at the same time we like music.
yes
So during our time that we face a problem, our mind are clogged with matters that until it doesn't think rationally. It forgets how it works properly due to the fact that our brain think of the problem too much and it strays from its original self, which is it likes to study, at the same time it likes music. So by confide in a friend, he or she might remind our old self how it works. Do you agree on that?
yes
So what you are saying that candidate A is talking about your friend is more is un, uh, your that candidate B is candidate A is talking about your friend understands you the most than anybody else. Am I correct?
Yes.
So what do you think, candidate C?
For me, I agree with candidate A because, in my opinion, seeking help from professional is the best way to deal with personal problems. Seeking for professional help means seeking help from people who are in the field of psychology or psychotherapy. As we know, they have a lot of knowledge and they have experienced a lot of solving so many cases. So they will listen to our explanation in a thoughtful, intelligent manner and will make a suggestion to solve that problem. And also, they also can be trusted. They will keep our problems as private and confidential.
But I think between candidate C, D, and A, I think the best way to deal with your personal problem, I think candidates D stated that you can talk to your parents, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think that because parents always knows what's best for you, and always know when you and always know your true self amongst others. So candidate A, do you agree with me or disagree with me?
I agree with you.
Because
Uh, wah,
cakaplah sebab macam parents selalu ada untuk kau semua. Parents will always stuck by you even through the tough times. Parents will always stick by you even through rough times.
I agree with you. Because parent will stick by you
Even through rough times.
when through tough time.
Even rough times.
Sama je.
Oh.
even
compared to your friends.
I agree with you, because parents will stick by you.
You stick by your side, no matter what happens.
Will stick by your side whenever what happen, and when you in tough time. Do you agree with me, candidate D?
Yes, you are right. Alright, candidate D, I would like to ask you one question regarding your opinion about friend. When we confide in our friend, for example, what if the friend that we seek is in a bad mood?
Okay.
How does it help us then?
So, in my understanding about your question is what happens if when your friend's in a bad mood, and
We seek their attention or help.
so are you talking about
The outcome from it.
the outcome from it, or what?
What I'm asking is, what if we seek help from our friend,
Okay.
but our friend is in a bad mood, and thus we are declined. Our help is the help that we seek is declined, and it result in our we are lost in our problem alone.
Okay.
Do you get what am I saying?
Yes, I already got the answer. um, for me, I think that you always need to understand that everybody have problems. No matter what, your friends, your families, maybe your psychiatrist, everybody always has a problem. So you need to understand that people will go through rough times. So we, as a friend, need to help them in order to them to help us. So I think
That answers your question.
that answers your question.
My doubts have been cleared and my understanding is clearer. Candidate C, do you have anything more to add?
For me, I think if I tell my friends about my problem when he or she is in a bad mood, so he or she will give not a really good response for me, because she also has a problem, and then I'm going to tell her about my problem. So I don't think like she
Will give the
is
appropriate.
willing to hear to my problems.
The conclusion of this discussion is that we strongly agree on the fact that confide in our friend is the best way to solve the problem. Do you all agree with my statement?
Yes.
I guess that's all from us. Thanks.
Ada potongan?
May I interrupt?
Tak, nanti kau potong kan?
Boleh.
Okay. Saya nak cakap Sekejap. So tadi yang patutnya aku nak cakap main interrupt sebab aku rasa kau dah habis lah point kau.
Memang dah habis. Lepas tu kau nak ungkit poin baru ni. Start je lah tu mesti.
Masa tadi okey kan?
Dah betul.
Lambat. So I think that I strongly disagree with point C, because for me, posting your problems in social media will like give you attention, give you macam nak cakap aku dia ada point lah.
Apa idea?
Aku nak cakap macam they can knock you down with your problems. They can make you like depressed.
By posting our problems on a social media, we expose ourselves to criticism.
With the words that shit.
Perasan apa perasan?
Notice.
That we personally. Aku nak tanya soalan susah ni. Kau ready tak?
Boleh.
Sama.
Harap kau faham lah. And
Sorry, how macam cakap? Aduh.
Saya kena potong.
Aku nak cakap ni. Kau cakap apa?
Saya kena
Dah,
editing je.
ya.
So,
nak conclusion ni. Nak conclusion ni.
boleh.
Okay, try conclusion. The conclusion of this discussion is that I believe that we all strongly agree that the option to confide korang nak apa? Tak apa, nanti korang patah je lah. The option that Ustaz Ali lah